What is up, guys? Welcome back to AI on Crypto. I'm a cryptocurrency and NFT enthusiast making daily content documenting my journey through Web3. Today, we're going to talk about the Conflux Network. The Conflux Network is one of my favorite projects. I've made many videos about it throughout the year, and I continue to like this project. It has an amazing team, an amazing product, and they continue to build at a super fast pace. So on this video, if you've never heard of the Conflux Network before, I'm going to tell you why this is one of my favorite layer one projects out there. It's got a great Ethereum bridge. It's building for the future. It's EVM compatible, and they are really building a global brand. So get ready, guys. We're going to dive into the Conflux Network right now. All right, guys, why Conflux? Conflux has super high throughput. Their breakthrough tree graph consensus algorithm uses parallel processing of blocks and transactions to lower confirmation times and increase TPS. Security, guys. Conflux has one of the oldest Ethereum bridges out there. All kinds of layer 2 functionality, allowing you to swap, do DeFi, all kinds of stuff with the Ethereum assets on the Conflux Network. Totally transaction free, right? No gas on the Conflux Network when you're doing your layer 2. It's literally been out longer than Polygon, and there's never been a security breach, never been a hack. Security, right? Conflux utilizes a highly tested POW consensus to provide increased security and anti-reentrance attack protection at the protocol level. Interoperability, guys. Shuttleflow is a lightning-fast cross-chain asset bridge built on Conflux that enables seamless asset transfers between multiple protocols. It's scalable. Conflux provides unmatched scalability, eliminating the consensus bottleneck of other blockchains without sacrificing security or decentralization, kind of like what happens on Solana all the time. We're going to mention them here in a second. As well, guys, it's got built-in staking and low fees. Now, before I go any further, I do have to remind you guys, I am not a professional financial advisor. Make sure you do your own research. This is just my opinion as a blockchain enthusiast. This is just my opinion as a blockchain enthusiast, and if it's your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. I definitely would love to have you as a permanent member of this community. All right, guys, if you look at the CFX token, which is the native token on the Conflux Network, it's currently trading at 4 cents a token. This is the lifetime chart. You can see it did spike up all the way above $1.50 during the bull market. And it's got the similar graph as many other altcoins since the bull market has subsided, right? It still has $3.4 million in daily trading volume. It's ranked 265 in market cap, so it's a top 300 coin. And it currently has a market capitalization of $86 million, 890,000. Now, guys, you can see where we are today is very in line with the all-time lows of the project. So in my opinion, and again, this is just my opinion, these are the times where I sack up, get some bravery and some courage and some conviction with what I'm looking at, and these are when I buy, right? And I make these videos on the Conflux Network when it's 4 cents, and then a bull market happens, it jumps up to $1.50. I have a bunch of people emailing me, oh, you changed my life. But then people watch my video when it's super high, and then they wind up riding the downturn, and they start complaining to me. But the bottom line is, guys, the Conflux Network is a legit project, massive organizational ties to governments, to corporations, massive retail following, global outreach, right? So these are the times that you accumulate a project like that that really has the foundation to be here for a long, long time. Because guess what? Bull runs happen, and this is likely going to happen again. But, you know, it'll have a massive run up during the bull market because it's a legit project. I've been in the crypto space right now for 6 years. During bull markets, every legit project at one point during the bull market will have a parabolic outburst like that. So when do you want to accumulate a great quality token? Do you want to accumulate it halfway up the parabolic trend? Do you want to accumulate it at the tippy top where everybody gets wrecked? Or do you want to accumulate now and ride that parabolic outburst all the way to the top? That's how I like to play, right? Like, everybody says this, guys. Bull markets are not for buying and accumulating, right? Bull markets are for saying, damn, I wish I would have accumulated during the bear market, waiting for things to cool down and getting in at safer times like these. Bear markets are for the buying. So why do I like this? project. Number one, the Conflux Network is the only state-endorsed blockchain operating in China. They've been regulatory compliant from day one. It's a mined token. They have never done any type of a public sell. Speaking of mining, this is one of the most profitable tokens to mine right now. Its price has been very stable right here where it is right now, and it's a great token to mine. Now, the miners in the cryptocurrency space are the big brains in the space, right? Like where the miners go, development and growth flows. Right now, the Conflux Network has a lot of talented, enthusiastic miners consistently putting work in mining that CFX token, right? Another reason I love this project, guys, is they are truly looking at the future, laying the foundation in continents like Africa, South America, really focusing on the developing world and not spending all of their outreach in the United States and Europe, right? Because blockchain is going to flourish where regulation doesn't hamper it, right? So one of the things we're dealing with in terms of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in places like the United States, Europe, Asian markets is what is the government going to do to our beloved cryptocurrency? But you have less developed countries and communities and ecosystems that don't have access to traditional banking services and finance services, but they do have smartphones. And guys, if you have a smartphone, you have access to crypto. So that's why a lot of people like Charles Hoskinson, the CEO of Cardano, and leadership at the Conflux Network and other large chains, they really focus on Africa because there's going to be a financial revolution in Africa, and it's going to center around cryptocurrency. So the Conflux Network is going to make sure they are in place, that they're there, that they have a following when that happens. So guys, we mentioned that it has a great cross bridge. You can get your Ethereum assets over to the Conflux Network via shuttle flow. You can do DeFi. You can do swaps, all at very low to no fees. Also, there's development happening on the Conflux Network in the retail space. If you look at your screen right now, you see Maniki Meow. This has been a really fun project. It's an NFT project that has emerged on the Conflux Network. It's got a lot of volume, a lot of transactions, and it's just a sign to come, as there have been millions of NFTs minted on the Conflux Network since this blockchain has been in development. Also, guys, you got to be a sleuth sometimes in cryptocurrency. You have to be a detective. And if you just research blockchain cryptocurrency news in Asia, and many of the stories that you come across, you find the Conflux Network is sprinkled in there, right? For example, article from September 21st, pandaily.com, Institute in Shanghai unveils self-developed Web3 operating system. On September 21st, the Shanghai Tree Graph Blockchain Research Institute released Conflux OS, a new self-developed operating system that provides underlying code support for the cultivation of a Web3 application ecology and the development of China's metaverse industry. All right, guys, you got to be kind of in the know to pick up on stuff like this, because the Shanghai Tree Graph Blockchain Research Institute is essentially the Conflux Network. We saw on the Conflux Network homepage the breakthrough tree graph consensus algorithm. It's not a coincidence that this is the Shanghai Tree Graph Blockchain Research Institute. So because of regulatory and conditions in China, all of the big Web3 blockchain players are kind of filed in the system as research right now, right? Research. So the Conflux team is the Shanghai Tree Graph Blockchain Research Institute. And check this out, guys. We see the Conflux OS symbol right here, along with Ethereum and Tron. This is going to be a big, big deal. It's no coincidence either that it's called the Conflux OS, coming out of the Shanghai Tree Graph Blockchain Research Institute. Here's another article, guys. I'll link in the description. It's from sixthtone.com. They're talking about how Tencent, the biggest gaming company in all of Asia, was getting into the NFT space, but then due to regulatory uncertainty, they kind of stepped back. It's an ongoing conversation they're having in China. And guess who's being quoted in this article? Xiao Gao, founder of the Flame DAO and member of the Conflux Network. So let's take a look at this. It says, some view the ongoing incident as an alarming signal to the whole industry. It will set back interest in the sector as collectors see that even a Tencent-backed platform could close its core business all of a sudden, says Zhao Gao, founder of Flame DAO and member of the Conflux Network. The impact, I believe, is still somewhat limited because the digital collectible market in China is still pretty small, not even comparable to the NFT markets abroad. All right, guys, again, as I continue doing my research, anytime you research cryptocurrency news, you always just find little sprinkles of the Conflux Network and their team in all the articles that you come across. Now, here's one of our community members that brings up a great point. So just yesterday, Solana had another one of their massive outages, a 6-hour net outage, right? This is unacceptable. Imagine if you were a global blockchain gaming esport. It's 2 years down the line, some project like Illuvium or Star Atlas even, there's a big global tournament or something, and right in the middle of this epic moment, you got a 6-hour outage. What if you need to make a trade? It's that pivotal moment. You're doing DeFi on Solana. You've been watching it. Your signal's almost here. Boom, 6-hour outage. You are wrecked, right? That is just unacceptable. Now, what our community member at NeoCitla, one node brings the whole Solana network down for 6 hours. All the while, Conflux has similar high throughput and with true decentralization just churns away without any problems. Again, Conflux Network has been live, dApps built on it, constant traffic for years now without an outage. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to link the invite to the Conflux Network Discord in this description. If you want to go on and continue doing your self-education on the Conflux Network, check on that link below. They've got conversations going on for mining if you want to get into Conflux mining. They've got the general chat if you just want to get into the Conflux community and learn about what's going on here. But guys, this is an exciting project, and it's one of the few altcoins that I'm buying right now during the bear market. I'm buying the Conflux Network. I'm buying Cardano. I'm buying Gala Games. I'm buying Bitcoin, and I'm buying Ethereum. All right, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you haven't done it already, subscribe, tap the bell, and I'll catch you on the next one.